milk and honey. He said, choose, Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad chose milk. He said, if you had chose wine, your community would have been drunk. If you had chose honey, your community would have been too sweet. You chose milk, Muhammad, the natural way. So what am I saying? Allah chose us. We didn't choose him. We didn't wake up one day and say, look, when I get 21 years old, I'm going on the Sunnah path. I'm going to be a Muslim. Huh? I was so far away from Muslim. I don't even want to speak on it. You know? But Allah blessed me with the nature. You know, I was doing everything because I thought that's what we were supposed to do. Right. But Allah blessed us with the nature, the natural nature. So what is the natural progression? The natural progression of leadership is the same. It started with Muhammad and went back to, it started with Adam and went to Muhammad. Right? The natural man is Adam. Look at our sojourn. All the beautiful people, the wonderful people that we have in our past. James Brown. Huh? That's right. No grade school, no high school, no college. Had his own jet plane. They said you can't have radio stations, James Brown. He had one every block. You could only hear it for a block, then it ran out. He started another one. Here for another block, he ran out, started. James Brown. No high school, no grade school, no college. Honorable Elijah Muhammad, 3rd grade education. 3rd grade. And I heard one of the imams was talking and said, yeah, well, Master Farad established Honorable Elijah Muhammad. How dumb can you be? Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, I was going to Georgia to sell a cord of wood. And my friend had just got lynched in the place that I was. And I asked God to help me with my people. Farad was just a circumstance in that. Huh? That's right. Just like everything else. It's just a circumstance. I left home. I always say, I'm not the best guitar player in the world, but I'm one of them. I'm one of them, man. I get with the best of them. Huh? George Benson don't make no difference. Come on, let's do it. Right? But I didn't leave home seeking to play the guitar. I left home looking for God. Yeah. I said, gotta be a God. And he can't be white. They said God was white. You know? I'm looking at angels fighting each other. They say the angel wrestled all night and all that stuff. The angel white and he wrestled with a black figure. Picture up on the wall, Jesus. And I said, well, how come Jesus don't look like me? What's really going on, man? So I went on a quest. I started out. Stole $500 from my stepfather. I didn't really steal it. I was gambling, you know. I was gambling. I was fronting, you know. I was faking. And I was a pool whiz. I mean, I could play pool, right? So the local blues guitar player was working in the packing house. He came and he said, I got to sell my car. I need $150 by 12 o'clock. This is about 10 o'clock in the morning. I've been practicing all day. So I'm faking. I said, I'll play you. If you beat me, I'll buy that car. I run the table, get to the 9-ball scratch. He goes out, he don't say nothing. Go outside, start taking stuff out of his trunk. As soon as I get out the door, he had the key. I said, this ain't my money. He said, ain't my problem. My mother had a reputation. You don't play with my mother. I said, I'm gonna get to my mom. He said, you gotta get to your mama. Okay? Here's your car. He gave me the key. I gave him $150. I went to the phone and called my friend and said, I gotta get out of town. Now we gotta go. Do you have any place where we can go? Right? I had a car. I had $350. We drove off, right? So that's my journey. That was the beginning of my journey. And it took me in such a wonderful way. 17 years old, I'm listening to the radio and I hear a group called The Undisputed Truth. I said, I want to play with that group. 3 months later, I'm playing with The Undisputed Truth. This is how Allah was blessing me, right? Whatever I asked for, boom, it was there. You know? And it's been that way all my life. All my life. Alhamdulillah, you know? Whatever I asked Allah for. I remember I was imam in Los Angeles. Y'all forgive me, my eyes cheered up here. So, a brother walked up to the car with breasts. He had breasts. He said, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of looking like this. I'm sitting in the car. I said, oh, Allah, I don't know what to tell this man. I have no clue. So I'm sitting there, and Allah blessed me with that answer. He says, tell him to be a man. I told the brother, I said, be a man, brother. He said, thank you. I really appreciate that. The answer was right there. I asked Allah for it. Thank you, brother. In real time. Allah bless you in real time. That's real. That was real time. Another time I'm sitting well, I had to answer to this one. I'm sitting in Vegas and a guy's just eating. He's shoveling his mouth food. I told him, I said, Prophet Muhammad said 1/3 food, 1/3 water, 1/3 air. He said, that's the answer, right? We got the answers. The world is looking for answers. We got them.
That's right. Yes, sir.
We got the answers. We got the answers in real time to the problems.
That's right. Right now.
My son, my middle son, was diagnosed with sickle cell anemia, 2 years old. They wanted to give him folic acid and penicillin for the rest of his life. I couldn't afford it.
Yes, sir.
So I remember the Quran said, honey is a healing for man. I researched honey and come to find out honey has the same DNA that we have. So whatever my son's amino acids were missing, honey replaced it. He's 27 years old. He never had a crisis. 27 years old. And you know, I always say we didn't go seek out the honey guru. You know, we went down and got some sous vide, right? From the market, right? Yeah. And you know, 1 tablespoon when he was little. Then when he got older, 2 tablespoons. And he didn't do it regularly, you know what I mean? He went, and Allah blessed him. Never had a problem. We got the answers, is what my point is. We got it. The world is looking for what we have.
Right.
I was listening to him talk about, I was in Boston, they're talking about they're having some kind of health summit. We don't cure stuff, we prevent it from happening. That's our religion, prevention. It's not cure.
That's right.
Prevention. They say Saudi Arabia is cold, man. They chop your hands off. They catch you stealing food, they feed you. They pay you 90 grand a month and you start embezzling, they chop your hand off. And they should. But look at the psychology. They don't do it in the back room. They do it out in front of 6,000 or 7,000 people. Why? Because the imagination is always 10 times greater than the real deal. So they use the psychology. Here you are, you want to be a thief, and you just imagine what's happening. Another example, the man that gets shot, the person that witnesses experiences more trauma than the man that actually gets shot. Why? Because when the bullet hit the body goes into shock. You imagine it. Oh my God, it's got to be. So you're the one experiencing pain, not the man that's getting shot. See how Allah does it? That's how Allah put it together. So Imam Wallace is our natural choice. No, I'm sorry. I got it wrong. I didn't write it. I'll try to find my notes. Okay. Imam Wallace is Allah's natural choice for us. Wow. Natural choice. You ain't got to accept it. You know, what did Muhammad say one time? He said, we have a beautiful day from Allah. But if you don't come out and witness it, it don't keep it from being a beautiful day. That's what he said. You got to witness it. And if you don't, that don't mean it ain't going to be a beautiful day. You just didn't see it. So we have to understand, that is why Allah does it. Now, I keep on telling you, we ain't did nothing. We don't have anything. We don't own anything. You can't even take your behind out of here with you. It got to stay. You got to go. And I was talking to a friend, we were laughing. I said, the man that jumps out the window and commits suicide, on his way down, his body say, look, I'm going to my Lord. I don't know where you going. I'm on my way to God. I don't know where you going. But I think you're going to hell. Right? And then Allah takes the body and rushes it to the grave. Go through traffic lights and everything. Because the body was a willing servant. It'll argue with you. Hands start sweating, heart start beating. But if I tell it to jump out the window, it's going. But it said, here's parting between him and you, partner. I did what I'm supposed to do. I'm out. You know? See how Allah designed it? And that's natural. Allah designed it that way. You know? Okay, so I'm going to get into my notes. Y'all forgive me. I had a couple of comments I wanted to make. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, and therefore establish, stand, rise, fulfill what promise? Fulfill the promise. Establish, this is Surah 30. Surah 30, ayat 30. Establish yourself. Right? The word for establish is the same word we use for the comma. Right? Can you imagine? Right. Establish. Yeah, that's what we had to do. And it means stand up. Yomul Qiyamah is the day of standing. And Allah says in the Quran, says, you look for judgment as the day fall off. He said, we see it quite near. No human being, no animal, no roach can stay on this planet for over 24 hours. You gotta go. Where are you going? Where you think you go? You go back to Allah every day. The Prophet ﷺ said it like this. He said, every man is a vendor of his soul every day, either establishing it or bringing it to ruin every day. So you go back to Allah every day. You look for a day of judgment? It's every day. Every day. You can't escape it. Huh? Negroes thinking of, well, yeah, when the day of judgment comes. you don't know what you're saying. The day of judgment is today. So everything you do, Allah is recording it by day. He established it that way. That's the way He established Adam. Right? So it says stand. Right. And do what? Our job is not over. Our job is not over. We have to deliver ourselves and our people.
Talk about it.
And we get big help from Allah. What Allah say? I sent you manna. And what is manna? Manna is that which you ain't got to work for. You just got to gather it up. But a quail, you got to cook him. You got to put him in the pot. You got to stew him. You got to do whatever you need to do to him. And you got to catch him first. Right? You got to catch him. You got to have a good dog or something, but you got to catch him before you can eat him. So we in the quail stage, man. We got to work. We got work to do. This ain't no time to sit around and you know, you enjoy yourself, but we got work to do. Who, just us in this room, can complete the job? Just us. We got leadership. We always had it. Wallace didn't come here talking. He came working. And you can see the work. We sitting in the work, man. Huh? We not sitting in no talk. Got a lot of people niggas be talking. You can't sit in no talk, man. Oh, old man, see, old people used to tell me, old man told me, he said, talk is cheap, baby. He said, you can get it for 10 cents and get 9.5 cents change. When I was a little kid, he told me that. No, you got to work, man. And this brother came working. Look, we see the result of the work. That's how you know a leader. Imam said, to know a leader means that you should benefit from the leader's work before you even see him. He said, and when you see him, he should be soft. He said, the only time you can't see the leader is when he's putting maximum light on your problems. Your problems. See, then it's like the sun. See, when anytime you can't see the sun, it's at a zenith. You can't look up at the sun when it's at a zenith. Then when it comes down, everybody loves the sunset, right? You can see the sun again. That's leadership. That's the kind of leadership we got. We ain't asking for it. We got it. And Allah blessed us. But what is that? He's an example for me. That's the kind of leadership I got to be. He's my example. We are the inheritors of the religion of Muhammad. That's who we are. I got to assist him with my very life.
For real. This is what it's really like.
Been there?
And he has to assist me with his very life. Absolutely. And he will, without a shadow of a doubt. I know that his only interest is to serve Allah and whatever Allah wants him to do. When the President of the United States had his faith-based initiative, I called Wallace. He can tell you. I said, Brother Wallace, I think you should. He said, Brother Wally, that's not my interest. He was honest. So that lets me know he didn't want it, but Allah blessed him with it anyway. Huh? He said, no, I want to be the president of Mosque. And I was listen. But he accepted it, and he handles it, and they respect him like they respect his father.
Right.
Now look, man, we got big work to do. Man, I invested $300,000 in CPC. It failed me. No, you failed it. You failed it. How the heck you going to invest some money you don't watch over your investment? You going to do that? Huh? You got to watch over your investment.
50,000 here.
Yes, ma'am. And we have to watch over yours. And we got you. Don't think we ain't got you. We got you. CPC is not dead.
That's right.
It's not dead. And the believers are not going to lose.
Oh, no, you can't.
We're not going to let you lose. Allah ain't going to let you lose. And we ain't going to let you down. I did a study. You know, Allah been putting me in the business all the time, and I just went on with it. I really wasn't interested in it, but Allah put me in it. Imam Muhammad said, May 2007, he said, I went to Turkey, and I asked them, how do you do business? They say, Mr. Muhammad, we don't only sell you the suit, we sell you everything. Well, what is that in business language? That's a turnkey business. So I can go to Turkey, take them a business plan, tell them I want 50 stores. I want enough money to advertise on radio and television and billboard. In 5 years, you'll make X amount of dollars back. You think they won't give me the money? And matter of fact, they told Imam this. He said, and Mr. Muhammad, you ain't got to go to America's banks. We have banks. So Imam told us, he said, take my bio and go do business with these people. Nothing that we do is lost. You know what's lost? We don't have nobody to work. Everybody want to sit around and ride in their big car and whatever it is. And somebody hit it on the side, you'll leave that junk sitting right on the street. You won't even want it no more. Show you how shallow it is. You don't want to have a brand new Rolls Royce. Somebody smash it, you just leave it right there. We have to begin to work, man. And it don't take a whole lot of people. I'm going to Detroit to establish a business. I'm going to tell you about it in a minute. And I told my wife, I said, I'm going, you go or stay. And I joked with her. I said, as a matter of fact, I ain't never seen the superhero take a woman with him anyway. He always leave her at the big tree, right? No, man, we got to do this. Our women will come later. Look at the Caucasians, how they established this country. When they went to down South America, they got gold and all kind of stuff. When this Caucasian hit this shore, he saw sandy beaches and big trees and all that kind of stuff. There wasn't no resources here. His wife put one gun on one breast and a baby on another breast, and they went across this great divide and established something. Huh? Mostly on our backs. That's how they did it. It was George Washington Carver who showed Henry Ford how to do a Ford a minute off the assembly line. George Washington Carver showed him that. Huh? George Washington Carver said, I studied the flowers. Take this here, Mr. Ford, and you can take it to your scientists, and they'll make sure that you can have a Ford a minute. They say, Mr. Carver, how did you establish what you established? He said, I woke up every day and say, okay, God, what's next?
Wow.
Huh? George Washington Carver. And who was he? Adam. Adam, the natural fitra. They wanted to do something for him because he helped irrigate their land. And he was smart enough to put earthworms so they could dig a hole so the water could go through. White folks was dumb. They didn't know that. Had no clue. Right? He helped them. So they said, Mr. Carver, we got to do something for you. He said, I don't need anything. They said, no, we got to just. He said, okay, it was a diamond. It cost $25,000. Purchase that diamond for me. Purchased the diamond. They went around to see if he put me a stick pin or a ring. They never could see it. So finally they got enough nerve to say, Mr. Carver, what'd you do with that diamond? He brought out a box. He said, I put it in the box with the rest of my rock collection. Right? But in the box was a piece of wood, piece of coal, a piece of quartz, and a diamond. That's how a diamond is formed. No high school, no grade school, none of that. We keep it natural. We got to do it. See? What did Muhammad say? Listen, these schools are too dangerous for our children to be in now. They are too dangerous. My daughter's at school, and her after-school counselor is having sex with a little boy. And then they got worse people now. You don't know what the heck these people are doing now. They got freaks and geeks and everything else there. You know? And they want that.
Right. Yeah.
They have what they call, Zbigniew Brzezinski.
Yeah.
You know what he said?
Gangster.
He said, we cannot control the masses of the people anymore. It would be easier to kill 1 million than control 1 million.
Right.
He's one of the foremost thinkers in America, along with Henry Kissinger.
Right. We are, really.
You see? So what is they saying? They're saying, we don't care nothing about killing any of you. Right. Care about that. We don't care nothing about chemical warfare. That's what Ebola is. Right. Chemical warfare.
That's right. Just like AIDS.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see how they act on this. They did it with syphilis. They did it like our people with syphilis.
Right.
Put syphilis on our men, they ain't know nothing about it. Same thing with Ebola and all that stuff. It's ironic, man. I mean, it ain't ironic, it's planned. I'll put it like that. It's planned. They have a beheading, then they have an African American, they say it's a Muslim beheaded somebody. Don't give me that foolishness, man. You think you're talking to?
Gentile, Iblis.
You see? But don't forget, Iblis don't lie.
That's right.
Even though he's a liar. He don't lie. You go to the gambling house, he say game. You go to the whole house, he say girl. Huh? He don't lie. He just invites you. And then he make fun of you after the end. He say, Imam said, when you're on your way to hell, he say, hey man, you mean to tell me you did that? This is the devil talking. You mean to tell me that's what you did? That's a shame. You did that? And he says it in the ayat. He says, you knew Allah was your armor. You knew Allah was your commander. The devil said, I wasn't even a sultan. I wasn't even a sultan in the town. How could you follow me? But don't get it twisted. It also says that he does dawah on you. It ain't just a call. It's a campaign. Huh? He launches a campaign against us. At every time you turn. I'm walking up the street, man, and I turn around, and right on the very bottom of the billboard is a naked woman. Absolutely.
Since we've been here, they opened up too.
See? That's right. I scanned. Yeah, I saw him. Yeah, I saw him. Yeah, absolutely. I saw him. Yes, sir. Hey, and they got all how the devil invites you. You don't see no windows. All of a sudden you're saying, whoa, how come ain't no windows? They got a door now, I guarantee you that. I'm in the grocery store and my eyes turn and the sign says, have an extramarital affair. In big red letters. Little bitty letters say, would you? But your eyes don't get that. You scan, and all of a sudden that's in your subconscious, and then when the opportunity presents, boom, there you are. You don't even know why. They've been programming you all the time. They put it out there for you. And you don't even realize. What does the Quran say? He'll come before you, behind you, in front of you. You know? So we have to understand these things. That's the devil. But can the devil fool a Muslim? Not nowadays. Not nowadays. No, we got you, buddy. We got you.
Please obliviate them.
Man. No, keep me. No, that's what the brother told me. Oh, doctor, I'm going to introduce healism. I said, what is that? I'm going to obliterate the devil. I said, why would you do that? Hadith says, Sahaba saw the devil in the marketplace, said, Ya Rasul, should we kill him? He said, then who will invite the people to the marketplace? Why would you kill him? You kill him and you want nobody at the marketplace. You better keep him. But you need to know him. That's how you had to do it. Fight his schemes. We got to fight him. And listen, they be talking about, yeah, well, see, the white man did it and the black man did it. The devil did it. He is your open and avowed enemy. That's our enemy. You have to have mercy on these people. You have to ask Allah, have mercy on these poor, ignorant fools. You opposing God. You ain't opposing me. You're not opposing me, man. Wallace, you opposing God, nigga. Don't you get this? Negro. Stop for love. But you opposing God. You come against this, you opposing God. Woo. And your arms are too short. Let me get on, man. Allah says, who has forbidden the adornment which Allah has produced for his servants? Who? Who says we can't have these things? Who has a nerve? You know? Who? You want me to read Arabic? I don't need to do that. I don't think so. Alhamdulillah, thank Allah. I can.
Go ahead.
All right. Go ahead. I'm going to say go ahead. Kul men harama hamara zinata lahi lati. I know what's my problem. I ain't got my glasses.
Patience is a virtue.
Alhamdulillah, I got them now. Yeah, okay. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Kul men harama zinata Allahi lati akhraja li ibadihi wa ta'ibati min rizq. Kul hiya lilladhina amanu fil hayati dunya khalisatan yawm al-qiyamah. Allahu Akbar. Need your glasses though. But yes, who has the nerve? Believe it or not, we forbid ourselves these things. That's what happens. Can't nobody stop you from doing anything. We forbid ourselves these things. First thing you say, oh, I ain't gonna be able to accomplish that. And if you say that, you won't be able to accomplish it.
That's right.
And Allah gives us all kind of help in the Quran. Allah said, kill not your children for fear of one. For we provide for them and you. Are not your ideas your children?
Wow.
That's right.
Your ideas are your children. You got to feed them. You got to nurture them. You got to beat them up sometime. You got to cradle them sometime. But your ideas, they're your children. And you have to grow them to the point to where you want it to be.
Wow.
We are rich, not poor. Why? Because we went to God that owns everything. He owns everything and everybody.
Too real.
And he has the power to create a whole nother creation without using one atom from this one. One atom from this one. That's the God we serve. That's the God we serve. And that's the God that told us that we are already successful. Qad aflaha al-mu'minun. He didn't say, I think y'all gonna be successful. I hope y'all be successful. He said, Qad aflaha. Qad is already done. It's a perfect tense, isn't it, brother man? It's already done. Qad aflaha al-mu'minun. You already successful. But how do you do it? You establish on the pattern of Adam. The natural pattern of Adam. That's how we do it. Right? Go with the natural pattern. What is a natural pattern? We go back to it every year. Ramadan. Eat the fitra. What is that? Using my common sense. James Brown did. Came out of jail. They said, Mr. Brown, we heard you beat up your wife. He said, I feel good. He said, you had a fight with me. He said, I look good. She said, well, you did. He said, I make love good. She said, ooh. She said, we understand you got a book coming out. He said, yes, I have a book coming out. And so in other words, he directed the conversation to what he wanted. That's what he was doing. They thought he was stupid. Yeah, Jane, he's stupid. This is tough. When they start talking about what he wanted to talk about, he started talking intelligent. Yes, I have a book coming out. So and so and so and so, boom, boom, boom. The natural pattern of Adam. Naturally. He said, they're going to direct the conversation the way they want. No, I want it to go the way I want to. And our people don't take advantage of these things.
Intelligentsia.
Amen.